And we're live.
Good morning, Big Tank family. Welcome to Monday Morning Announcements. I am here with one of my awesome APs, Juan Castillo.
Morning.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started this morning. We have a lot of things going on. Exams begin tomorrow, but let's just go through the presentation and then we'll go from there. You can go to the next slide, Mr. Castillo.
Okay.
All right, so there is our Panther Pride for the week. It lists information about exams. We'll talk a little bit more about exams a little bit later on. Another really important part is the ECPPS meal services. And so they're right there in the middle. And so there's a menu there, one for remote students and the community, and one is for students that are coming to the building face to face. This morning we have work keys testing going on for select seniors. And then again, the remainder of the week, we will have exams. All right, Mr. Castillo. So check
Okay.
all those different things out. Check out the video I sent out yesterday. Our quote of the week, we are still looking at self-awareness. That's our social emotional focus for this month. And our quote for the week is, you are what you love, not who loves you. All right. So wanted to go through that. We have some big news, Mr. Castillo.
I'm sorry.
I said we have some big news this week.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm
we
trying to
got
think.
some more folks that have been accepted to colleges, universities, 2-year colleges. So won't you start with that first list, Mr. Castillo?
Sure. We have Haley Bench, who's been accepted to Pitt Community College, my old stomping grounds where I used to live near there. So congratulations, Haley. Imani Clark has gotten accepted to ECU, ECSU, NCCU, and wow, WSSU.
Do you
That
know what
is
those are?
Well, North Carolina, is it Central right here?
Yes,
I believe.
yes.
And I don't know if this WSSU, I really don't know.
Okay, that's Winston-Salem State University.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Actually, I have visited Winston-Salem, even though didn't know that was the initials. Great campus. Beautiful. And then Michaela Yates has been accepted to Elizabeth State University. So that is awesome. I love how our students are turning these in and get accepted. You know, the emphasis on the next level. I really do love how we have a lot of people working towards that, and our kids are taking advantage of it. All right,
Absolutely.
let's go to
All
the
right,
next.
next slide. All right, so I'm trying to read this from my phone. My computer is acting up a little bit, but we have Kayla Cammett, and she has been accepted to College of the Albemarle. We have Kyle Rust. He's also been accepted to College of the Albemarle. Sarah Pereza has been accepted to UNC at Charlotte, and Faith Goss has been accepted to Livingstone University and Fayetteville State University. So congratulations to those students.
Yes,
Woo-hoo!
congratulations. Woo woo. All right. I love
We got
the
one more.
diversity too of the different schools.
Absolutely.
All right. And next we have, if this is our last one, I'll read the first two.
No?
We have
Okay.
Logan Goss getting accepted into St. Augustine University. That is awesome. Is that in Raleigh? I believe it.
Yes.
Yes. And then Tierra Davis to NCA&T State University and ECSU. That is awesome.
ECU.
ECU. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah. ECU. That is great.
All right. And Janaria Walker has been accepted to Fayetteville State University. And Caitlin Pierce has been accepted to Meredith College. So congratulations to all our seniors. Keep those coming. Now, the only thing that was missing this time, I didn't see any scholarship information. So make sure you check out the Counselor's Corner newsletter. Make sure you check out that scholarship page and make sure that you apply. I want to say there's one scholarship that is due tomorrow. I'll make sure I send that out again, and I need you guys to take a look because that's the next step. It's great to be accepted into college, but I want you to be able to stay there and afford it. So make sure you apply to these scholarships because they will help ease the burden with your parents and for sometimes college debt. Okay. All right, so congratulations to all of you.
Yes, yes. Awesome job. Way to go,
All right,
guys.
all right, let's talk about exams. Okay, so there are two sets of exams that we have to talk about. There are state exams like the EOC and the CTE post assessments. Just because you're in a CTE class does not mean you have a state CTE post assessment. So these are the classes that are considered state, that have state level testing. All right, and this is important to understand. So for CTE, those classes are Animal Science 2, which is small animal. So Animal Science 2, small animal. Business Management 1, Food and Nutrition 1, Food and Nutrition 2, and Principles of Business and Finance. We sometimes call that POB. All right.
Mm.
Those are the CTE post assessments that are coming from the state level. The EOCs, or the end of course tests that are coming from the state, are biology, English 2, Math 1, and Math 3. If you are in any of those classes, you have a state exam. Those state exams can only be taken here at school at Pasquotank County High School in the morning. We're going to start at 8:15, so you should be here by 8:15. Keep in mind, at the end of last week, I shared the news that we're not able to provide transportation for students unless they've already been coming to school on the bus and they're in the plan B. And so you have to meet both of those conditions. You have to already be on plan B, and you have to already be coming on the bus currently. So if you don't fit that category, then we're not able to provide bus transportation for you. So I apologize for that inconvenience. All right, let's go to the next slide, Mr. Castillo.
All right.
So I just went through the list of telling you all the CTE post assessments and all the EOC exams that you have to come in for. Now, keep in mind, we cannot make you come in. If you and your family are not comfortable with you coming in to take the test, that's not a problem. We've already have reschedules. We already have rescheduled the test for January, and we're able to test at a later date. Now, you will receive an incomplete until that test is done, but that's not a problem. So make sure you let us know what your plan is. And so if you can see from the schedule there, I'm just reminding you, everything in red, that means that test is on site. That test is at PCHS, and you should be here by 8:15. Now, if you haven't been on campus this semester, we have certain safety protocols that you have to follow. Keep in mind, we're always 6 feet apart. We always wear a mask unless we're actively eating or drinking, and we wash our hands and sanitize our hands frequently. The reason we need you here at 8:15 is, one, so that you can maybe grab a bite for breakfast, but also so that we can do those screenings that we have to do. Part of it is a health screening. And anybody that should come in tomorrow, I'll send that out tonight. You can do it on Parent Square. Your parent can do it, or you can do it. But if you don't do it on Parent Square, not a problem. When you come in the morning, we'll make sure we do it with you then. And what that means is we're asking questions like if you have any symptoms, COVID-like symptoms. If you're feeling bad right now, or you already have COVID-like symptoms, or somebody in your family has COVID symptoms and maybe took a COVID test, maybe they don't have the results back, or they do have the results back and those are positive. Those are all reasons that you should not come into the building to test. Okay? And so answer those questions honestly. And again, we will figure it out. Don't worry about it. Now, if you don't have any of those tests, those EOC tests, those CTE post assessments that are coming from the state, that means all of your exams will be virtual in the afternoon, and those start at 1:00. And so remember, first bell exams are Tuesday, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, second bell exams, Thursday, fourth bell exams, and Friday, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Thursday, third bell exams, and then Friday, fourth bell exams. Now, remember, in the morning, those are state exams, CTE post assessments, the 9 that I keep saying over and over and over and over again. I'll say them again. English 2, Math 1, Math 3, Biology, CTEs are Animal Science 2, Small Animal, Business Management 1, Food and Nutrition 1, Food and Nutrition 2, Principles of Business and Finance. If you have any of those have to be on site, and that's going to be in the morning by 8:15. All other exams will be remote, starting at 1 o'clock.
And
Thank
I
you,
know
Mr.
you, and I know you've said this, and it's evident, but for all parents and students, remember that Wednesdays now, it's an actual test date. That we're not working remotely like we have been since we are in testing week. And if you notice, everything's been pushed back like a day, starting from Tuesday. So make sure, I know we're used to a slightly different schedule, but please make sure you look at the schedule. But
Thank you for pointing that out, Mr. Castillo, because that
Yeah.
part is really important. Absolutely. Yeah. This Wednesday is not a remote day unless your exam is remote. But if you have one of those non-exams that I keep saying over and over and over again, then you will need to report in the morning unless you or your family choose not to at this time, which is not a problem. But Wednesday is not a day off. It is a live day for everybody, whether you're coming in to take a test or whether you're signing in at 1 o'clock to take your teacher-made test for second bell.
Gotcha. All right, let's go to the next slide.
All right. We are still at $477,000 for our scholarship goal. Keep in mind, our goal is $1.5 million. So that's still about 1/3 of the way. So even though we had about 12 or 13 new college acceptance letters, we have not added to our scholarship money just yet. So seniors, check that Counselor's Corner newsletter and apply to these scholarships.
That's right. That's right. And I know we have more than this right now. So students get those get that information in. Let's keep
Absolutely,
it as up to date as possible.
Yeah, because some of you got accepted to private colleges that we just called out, and most of the time private colleges go ahead and send you scholarship along with the acceptance. So go take a look at those acceptance letters and see if they've awarded you any scholarship money, and then make sure you put that in the form so that we can celebrate you.
And also just a couple comments here. Ms. Arlinda Harris Halfacre mentioned, I think it's when I couldn't figure out what WSSU was, Winston-Salem State. So she definitely was on the ball with that. I appreciate it. And then Ms. Trinica says, good morning. She misses us.
Good morning, Trinica. We missed you too.
Yeah. All right. Let's go see the next slide. Oh, that's our other version of our goal, the 1.5 million that we have.
Okay.
And then.
So that's it. All right. So I think that's one more slide, but there is one more.
I know what it was. I don't think you realized I had put a link to this.
Oh.
Yeah. When you hit the 477, yeah. And that's what I did. See how it turns here. So.
It's hard for me to see because, like I said, I'm using my phone this morning.
Yeah.
So one other announcement before we sign out, Mr. Castillo, unless you have something else, actually probably two more. So we just celebrated our seniors with the production of Elf last Friday. We had to change the time and kind of condense everything together, but we had a great time. We're going to plan to continue to celebrate our seniors. We will probably skip January because we'll be just coming into the new semester, but we're going to have a plan for February, March, April, and May until graduation, which is Friday, June 4th. So I want to say thank you to everybody who helped us out. I know I'm going to miss somebody, so I apologize in advance. DJ Cool Cleon Cunningham, who is our head custodian, he is always willing to help us out, always willing to bring his equipment to play the music for us, and I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you, Mr. Cunningham. Thank you to RCE Theaters for coming and setting everything up and making it easy for me. They were super excited to be able to come out, and so hopefully we'll be able to work with them in the future. You're going to say something, Mr. Castillo?
Yeah, I was going to say just a couple of reminders. One is, again, congratulate Miss Paulette Irving, who, we had her retirement celebration this past Friday. She is moving on to better things at the end of December. So we congratulate her, and we're definitely going to miss her. And then also for staff who may be listening, they're probably getting ready for testing. But remember, we do still have those elves, admin elves around school and students. If you see anything during any broadcast, let us know where you see it so we can get you a little prize. And that's it. Just it's incredible how fast time has flown this first semester.
Absolutely. All right. So one last important announcement. We do have a board meeting tonight. And I think it begins at 4:00, but that's going to be closed session. And so the open session or the live session will be at 5:30. And so they might make decisions that will change things that I've already shared with you. But either way, whenever they make their decisions, I'll make sure I give you the information as quickly as possible. So if you want to tune in tonight, that's going to be at 5:30. It is on the Panther Pride. All right.
Excellent. So Tanika says she's coming back to school. You may come and visit. But we might have to hold up on this week with testing, but maybe in January. So
all right. And so
all right.
This is our last broadcast for the year.
It sure is.
Yeah, we're not going to have one next week.
Mm-hmm. So
Monday will be a makeup day for exams. So Miss Lane works really hard to make sure she does all the makeups during the first few days as fast as possible. And so make sure you get your exams in. Keep in mind, they are 25% of your final grade. Okay.
Awesome. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't see you all.
That's right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day.
Bye.